Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sister Goals.
Hey guys, welcome back.
We're on YouTube.
We are on YouTube, so this is hello
Everyone's
to
feeling
YouTube.
shy.
Hi guys, I'm waving at
Like
the
now it
camera.
actually does feel like there's an audience behind the camera. Whereas
I know.
before it felt like, oh, we're just talking.
We're just safe. We just crop the little bits out that we want for
Yeah.
TikTok.
Now you
But-
can see us giving each other dirty looks.
I know. We've gone all in. To be honest, last week wasn't planned, was it?
No.
So we basically record the whole thing
We always
as
do.
normal.
Yeah.
And then I just started looking at it and I was like, do you know what? This might just work for YouTube.
Let's just post
If it's not now.
When is
Never,
it?
yeah.
And we have had
Exactly.
like questions over like the last year in TikTok comments, like when are you on YouTube? Like even my friends say that they would never listen to a podcast, but if a YouTube video was on, then they'd put it on when they're cleaning
Yeah.
their room and stuff like
is
that.
true,
Do you know
on
what I
their
mean?
TVs.
Yeah.
Also, we were saying some of our audience, they can't get Spotify in their country.
Yeah.
This is
So they
true.
wanted to watch it on YouTube as well.
So yeah, we're on YouTube.
We're here, gang.
Hello and welcome to another video.
God, if anyone knows who that is.
Yeah, if anyone gets that reference.
Let us
You
know.
crazy. Yeah.
So we've had a very exciting weekend from Arnie. Controversially, what game did you watch?
I went to watch The Men.
Boo.
No,
Minus
so this is my
aura
first
points.
time, maybe.
That's your first time?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched men's football at that level before. I've
Oh.
obviously watched loads of other random games,
I
random
don't think I
levels,
have
Eden's
either.
Friends.
Watched who? Arsenal
Men.
or men?
Men.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm the one that's been loads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you've
you
been.
have.
Because I've been to West Ham with Millie loads. I've been to Chelsea. I've been to Arsenal. I've been to Norwich back in the day.
Yeah,
the
I've not
hell?
watched a men.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's weird. I've never watched
Yeah.
a men's team play football live.
Have I even?
Because we watched them on TV. We
Yeah.
spoke about this before. Like, our parents were never ones to go to games.
No.
Like, we were always just a TV football family.
Couldn't afford it, mate.
Yeah, literally. No, literally. Also, the time and energy. Oh my
It
God.
is quite a long time. By the
It
time you've
is.
gone all the way to where the stadium is, and then
Also,
just
with
for
the
like
men,
90
you're queuing
minutes
to get in and out, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I went to watch Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest at the Emirates, and I went with mum and dad and Eden as well. And yeah, we left our house at about 10:30 for a 12:30 kickoff. Obviously, we live like a little bit outside of London, meeting mum and dad and stuff. But yeah, you queue to get in. It is quite fun though. We took like a beer on the tube. Me and Ede took beers from the
I
fridge
just want to
because
say
we needed
people
mum
aren't
and
going to
dad.
know who Ede is.
They might, but it's Amani's
it's my
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
I was just
Yeah.
going to say my boyfriend.
My
Probably better. Partner.
Puke.
Yeah. So we took like beers on the train. We had them mum and dad. We walked down the road. We got off at Highbury in Islington, so did like a bit of a longer walk. But we sat in separate seats.
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
departed.
And
It
you
was
managed to
really
find each
good.
other after as well.
Yeah, we did. We had a meeting spot. Bless it, mum and dad though, because we were waiting there for 10 minutes and Ede was going, they've got lost.
Oh,
like
no, I
something's
panicked.
happened. Like we were panicking because we left at the very like whistle blown. People have come off the pitch. They, bless them, they just stayed to soak up the atmosphere.
That's good. I was going to say, did you
Yeah.
agree to
Yeah.
what time you were going to leave?
Not really,
Because
we just
leaving at
assumed.
90 is also kind of like, that's
Yeah.
dangerous. 'Cause then, but I suppose in the day it's fine because then you can go out for lunch or the journey
We were
home's
gonna
not
go
too
to
much
the
of a
pub.
rush, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We knew we were going to a pub. But yeah, we agreed to meet them at the Arsenal women banner
Good.
for the Champions League
I like it.
outside the Armoury. So yeah, I was really shocked about how chilled the men's game was.
Oh, really?
I thought men were rowdy. I thought it was abusive. I thought it was chaos. It's not. Eden did say though that because Arsenal were doing well the whole time, it was a
I was
very
thinking.
positive match.
Yeah.
Like Arsenal had most of the possession. They played really well.
scored all the
Scored
goals.
all the goals. The ref didn't make any crazy decisions.
yeah.
So there was nothing to scream at.
Yeah.
He said he's been to some games like penalties and like Champions League games and where it can get really quite rowdy. But
Also,
I
it
didn't
depends
experience
where you're
that.
sitting as well. Because
True.
Millie's West Ham season tickets are in the family zone. So when we go there, it's also lovely vibes. Like completely fine.
Lovely vibes in West Ham.
That's what
in
I
the same
mean.
sentence.
I know.
This
you
is what I
wouldn't
mean.
think that.
You'd be surprised, but
Yeah.
it's actually okay. So it could have also been, were you behind the goal?
No, we
Like,
were
that
like
tends to
up
be
a
a bit more
tier,
rowdy.
but there was season ticket holders there,
Yeah.
and it was all men. There was
Yeah.
no one
That's
like
what I was going to ask. What was
Yeah.
demographic of people that were there? Was it men?
men, but really diverse.
Oh.
And I'm not just talking
Well,
like
Arsenal is
black,
quite a diverse
white.
club, isn't
It's
it?
just like everything, every type of white person, every type of black person, every type of Asian person.
Did you see a hippie?
Like Polish people, people that you could tell had like come on their holidays and
Oh,
come.
I like that.
Yeah, like everything.
Tourists.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
really tourist heavy in like a
tourist.
really positive way though.
That's nice.
Um,
And
yeah,
you'll be
I
back?
really
Just to
enjoyed
make that
it.
clear
Yeah.
this week. Very,
Very
positive.
positive.
And you'll be back?
I would be back, yes, of course. Don't see why not. Bring it on.
So we usually have like exciting catch-up vibes when we come together, but winter is just not giving, is it, with like plans and stuff like
Winter?
that. Well, we
Excuse
are,
you?
sorry, autumn, leaving summer.
Transitional period.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like summer there's just always something to do. Even if there isn't anything to do, you go to a pub, you go to a field, you go to a park. There's something to do. Winter, I mean, it's pissed it down every single day this week. It's been awful. So it's quite depressing. So like we didn't really leave the house. Well, I went to the game and that was it.
Yeah, I had a really quiet weekend as well, to be fair. Quiet weekend in.
And a quiet week. So I feel like when it's dark all day, because when it is raining, it is dark all day because the sun doesn't ever come out.
Yeah.
You just feel like the days merge into one, the weeks pass.
What's
It's
that?
so weird.
Seasonal depression.
Yeah, but we have booked
a holiday.
cheeky getaway to get us through the winter months.
2025.
We've been calling it Kesh. We're going to Marrakesh.
Yeah.
In a month, less than a month. It's so weird because it feels like it's so close, but when we
That's
booked
the
it,
first
it was
time
like
I've booked a holiday and then gone on the holiday the next month.
The next month.
Well, it has been in the diary for a long
Well, yeah,
bloody
we've never got
time.
around to
6
booking
months.
it.
We never-
7 girls.
And we never thought it was going to happen.
Holiday has left the group chat. So we've
Thank
got that to
God.
look forward to, I suppose.
Yeah.
Also, I've actually got a few like random plans. Like me and my friends are going to Liverpool for Halloween.
You're going to Paris.
I'm going to
yeah,
Paris
for your
for my
birthday.
birthday.
Going to Nikita Paz.
And then I've got something else as well. There was another thing. Just like these random events that like they've all booked throughout.
You've got a busy September,
Yeah.
October, November.
So
Oh, that's
actually
true.
full time is busy for me. You got to keep the plans up. You got to book
Oh,
them in
I
advance.
have the plan. Like when I'm looking at my diary for October,
You're busy.
the plans are in. But sometimes the plans just fall through. Like last weekend, do you remember? Because we drank on the Friday, I didn't want to then drink on the Saturday.
It's so nice not to have a hungover weekend.
Yeah.
That is the one thing I will say.
That is
We've
true.
been hungover for like about 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
And it writes me off for 2 to 3 days. I'm not joking. I'm in a fog. I'm in a day.
Yeah. We're not
you're
promoting the
bad,
lifestyle.
though.
It's so bad.
Asia is terrible at hangovers.
Mine are okay.
It's because I go to work. I don't sleep. That's why.
Yeah.
So like it's double trouble because you
Double
have to sleep off
trubs.
the alcohol.
Yeah.
And when you don't, it's just hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hell in here.
Horror. Speaking of weekend plans, I feel like the games this week threw me for a loop and I was really quite annoyed because I was bored as hell, right? But on Friday night, I had to choose between my team and then watching Man City, both at the same time, 7:30 kickoff.
Why do they have to be at the same time? Why
I
can't
don't.
one be earlier or
I
later?
actually don't know. And then secondly, no games on a Saturday. Again, bored that evening, Saturday evening. Sunday, all the games at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, there was 1 at 2.
1 at 2.
I do.
Yeah.
This is a common theme though. This happened last season because I can remember. I do it every time I look online. I'm like trying to find a game that's on a Saturday so that I can go to see it in person because obviously I play football on Sundays.
Yeah.
I can't find any.
No.
And like this year, unfortunately, some of the games where Chelsea play on a Saturday, I'm actually away, so that's my fault. But like they're all on a Sunday. They're all in and around the same time. They're all bizarrely at like 12 or
Midday.
like 12:30 or like something a bit annoying. Like, where's the Sunday 5 p.m?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, where's one game at Sunday 5
Also,
p.m.?
like,
Exactly.
realistically, a lot of the girls that watch it will play football themselves as well. Maybe even like 20%, which means that is quite a
Sunday
large
league.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Quite a
Literally.
large gap of people that aren't watching it because they're playing football at that time.
That's
Yeah.
so true. And then like Friday night is prime time for plans if you do have plans.
Yeah.
Luckily we didn't. But basically maybe we're the only ones with the problem because we're the only ones that want to watch all of the games.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
just watch one game.
A lot
their
of people
game,
too,
and
yeah.
then they'll catch up on women's football show. Whereas we actually like to sit down and watch
True.
a couple games in full.
Yeah.
Part of the
No one
job.
else. Yeah.
Part of the job.
literally.
We don't really have a choice sometimes. And also when you film on a Sunday and you can't watch women's football show like this week.
Yeah.
We have had to watch all of the games, but
Actually, you're forgetting people probably will be watching more than one game in full if they're supporting more than one team.
yes, that's been a hot topic, hasn't it, on socials this week? Basically talking about how within the WSL, I guess, what would you call it?
I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Fan
I'm
base?
the fan base are not particular to one club. They often follow either
Multiple.
country, players that fit within their country, multiple clubs. Like they're just not as
Or it's like they're
loyal. That's what I'm literally trying to say.
okay,
Loyal. Bloody
loyalties.
hell.
Yeah, and sometimes people will glory hunt. They want to support Arsenal, but then their local team should be like Manchester
Liverpool.
or Villa or Everton or something like that. And it was like the debate of what's right. And the general consensus for me, you can say your opinion is the more people that are watching women's football at this stage is really good.
Yeah.
But also like you have to build that competitiveness
Yeah.
and you have to build that loyalty
Rivalries.
and rivalry. And you should like hate the other,
Yeah.
the other
Especially like when you're
clubs.
playing a derby, like you want to
Yeah.
be able to have this split. You're either supporting City or supporting United, no in between. Like
Yeah.
you ride with your team, right?
Yeah.
We met those girls in the taxi on the way home in Switzerland. Do you remember we shared the taxi with them?
Yeah.
And they lived in like Birmingham.
Right, yeah.
And they supported Arsenal.
Yeah, see, I don't
And do you remember
like
we
that.
said to them, they've never even been able to get down to watch a game, nothing like that. But obviously because they've come into the game and they've seen how positively like Arsenal supports their women's team, that was the reason for that.
That's
and
so
I really,
fair.
like, I feel that's completely fair and valid
also,
reason.
Imagine that's 2 girls that have spent their money, travelled to Switzerland, bought money, like are now obsessed with women's football, engage in all of the content online, watch England, support England. It's like, that's what you'd lose out on if we said like no to this.
Them supporting a team that isn't their local team.
Or Aston Villa or something like that. Birmingham City in the Championship.
Like, that happens a lot with everyone. People from London, they support Man City or Liverpool. Or
So
whatever.
true.
But I feel like when
it's more
you're
frequent. That's what we're
you're joining, I think completely fresh. And then you decide just to go for the winning team.
I think Tiana on Instagram or TikTok, one of the two, she was basically saying how it's a shame for the other clubs. Like it's important for people to support women's football regardless, but you can't have this huge like top weight league. Otherwise it just makes all of the clubs undesirable to support. Because when you look at like their fandom, it's so small, but it's like it's going to take people joining for that to improve. So it's a real like it's a hard one.
I think it's weird as well because we're lucky because you support Arsenal and we support Chelsea and have done from day. So it's like we've lucked out. That, like they're the big clubs.
They're the big clubs.
They do well. They win stuff. I don't know how
people probably think we glory hunt.
Yeah, probably. They probably think,
I guess.
Yeah, which
they
would never know.
Or like, we've always, but maybe that was even glory hunting in the beginning. Maybe Dad decided he supported Chelsea because they were
30
good.
years ago.
Like, that's kind of how it works. But also then
that's because he's not from London. Like he's not from England. Though.
I feel like it's really important just to choose a team local to you. That's my thing.
Yeah,
because like you support your local area, you support a team that you can maybe even like go and see. Like if you can, I feel like it's just stupid.
I mean, to the extent of like. Every now and again we will watch the men's team, like the Leatherhead men, because like that's our local. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
I think it's just like must be difficult if you've supported off the back of the Euros and then you live in like Everton.
I would just support Everton.
That would be
that's
good
easy
to me
for you to
just
say.
go and watch games live. Why the hell would you want to have to travel 3 hours to North London?
But like if Beth Mead's your prodigy, what do you call it? Prodigy.
Prodigy.
But like, I don't know. I think it's good for an intro. Maybe this is why they support multiple, because they have their fans that they love, and then they should actually go and watch their local team. Oh gosh, maybe I'm a multiple supporter.
Maybe it does work, and they support Everton because they live in Everton, but they also love Arsenal, so they support Arsenal as well. But also, I think just support Everton.
I think if they're in the same league,
so Everton will be really good in a couple of years.
I think if they're in the same league, you can't support the same thing. I think if your team is Newcastle and they're in WSL2. Sure, support them and then have a WSL team.
I know people that support AFC Wimbledon like men's, and they also support a Premier League team, which I think is absolutely fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what about we were talking about this earlier, Olivia Smith going up to Liverpool and wearing a Liverpool shirt to watch Mia Enderby?
Joke. I was saying, is it her Liverpool shirt or is it like she got Enderby at the back? Yeah,
I think that's mental. I do. I think that's really bad form.
I think you can argue both. I feel like because she's so new to Arsenal, I don't think she's understanding.
It makes it worse.
Do you think?
When you've just moved from that club, you can't go and wear the shirt.
So do you know what it's giving to me? What's that? It's like this country. It feels like a scene from This Country. Like you don't know the ins and outs of like football that bad that you've gone and you've put a Liverpool shirt on and you've just signed for Arsenal.
I was watching the game, but I didn't hear what the commentators said when they scanned to her on the pitch. What in the stands, sorry, but I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm an Arsenal fan.
She's
exactly.
She kind of has to.
She played Friday. Game's done and dusted. She's travelled up to Liverpool on a Saturday evening.
Yeah. I said the same about Miedema wearing her England shirt at the Euros final.
But then I said that's so different because Netherlands are out. There's no this is a competition that is ongoing. Like technically Liverpool could still come and take the title off them, and she's been seen in a Liverpool
Would you
shirt.
say Mufti Day outfit then?
What do you mean?
Like own clothes?
Mix and match.
Yeah, she needs to wear mufti.
Yeah.
Or she can for charity.
Or she could wear a top that says Enderby on it, but not a football top.
Yeah.
Not a Liverpool top, but one that says I love my girlfriend.
Do you need to wear that for the second game of the season?
Mate, you should have rocked up in an Arsenal shirt for all I care. I want to know what other people think.
Yeah, same.
I'd really like to know whether I'm too far one side and they're, whatever. Let us know your thoughts. Should Olivia Smith...
I just think it's cute because they're young.
Yeah, it's young love.
I love the relationship.
I
love young love. I love PDA. Give it to me. I don't care about that. I'm just thinking in terms of rivalry of a club, and I don't know.
I think you're right. If it was in the men's game, that would be hysteria.
Yeah.
Hysterical.
Hysteria.
Yeah. I don't know if people would enjoy that at all.
No way.
But I think that's part of the like
But there's
niceness.
it doesn't happen in the men's game. They don't date each other. So it would never happen.
That's true. You can't
They're all
compare.
closeted.
Yeah.
So it
True.
wouldn't happen. Like, you can't compare to like really any other sport. I guess athletics, they all date within athletics.
WNBA,
Yeah. I don't know if they date each other.
the women do.
Rugby.
Okay. No, but I'm saying like the men and women date in athletics.
Oh,
But they
true.
all
Yeah,
date
yeah.
athletes that do the same thing. So they probably would wear each other's country shirt. But it's
I
not a
also
club.
think country is less than club. The rivalry of to me,
You
is
would
less than club.
never see me in a USA jersey.
Yeah, but if you had a USA
If your boyfriend, you would
yes,
100%
Oh yeah,
put
sorry.
USA
Yeah,
jersey
I
on.
would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So then I would wear the Liverpool one too.
Sorry guys, we got really sidetracked there talking about everything but the football. So we thought we'd jump straight into the City Brighton game.
Yeah, we rambled the hell out of whatever we just spoke about then. But yeah, City played Brighton on Friday night, same time as Arsenal. What were our thoughts on the game? Obviously, City won 2-1 in the end, but I thought Brighton actually gave them quite a good fight.
Yeah, it was so
they were
good.
1-0 up for the first half. 50 minutes?
Yeah, 50 minutes.
Something
I
like that. Brighton, they played really well. They play out from the back a lot, and they did last season. And one of the
like
good
that.
stats was actually, last season they conceded the most mistakes from like playing out from the
it was
back.
awful. We used to laugh
Yeah.
and laugh and laugh at how they play out from the back. It would never work.
But it's also
Yeah.
probably because they played out from the back the most, so
Yeah,
therefore they
their
had the
stats
most
are higher,
mistakes.
yeah.
But they carried on that football into this season, and
Practice
they did play
makes
well.
perfect.
They played so well, and it's so refreshing seeing teams come up against. Even we're going to go into it in the Chelsea game, but like Aston Villa, Brighton, just like really play really well against teams you would expect that like maybe last season they would have thrashed.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's giving a bit more of a fight,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it
Like a
is.
bit more of a game, a bit more back and forth. The fact they scored first.
Like, Brighton could have won that game. They
Yeah.
played so well.
And I worried about Brighton because of Nikita Paris, obviously like going to London City Lionesses and them recruiting Nikita and Fran last year is a bit of experience in the team. And
Yeah.
Fran's obviously proving herself again. She scored the opening goal. But I think they're still proving themselves without Nikita is basically what I'm saying.
And
I
leaves
think
room
it's-
for Adjumang to start.
Yes.
And
She did really well.
get the youngsters in there.
I was saying, I don't know if it made it into one of our podcasts, maybe at the back end of Euros, but I was really like, get Adjumang in the like Arsenal team. We need
It was
her.
another podcast episode that never actually came
Oh,
out.
was it that one?
Yeah, when we were literally arguing. Amani was saying, bring Adjumang to Arsenal. Me and Layla were saying, no, but she's better to stay at Brighton and get what minutes in, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I take it back and I agree with you guys basically saying that she needs to stay at Brighton because I really think this is giving her the minutes, time on the ball, experience. She's still playing in the top flight in a really great club. But I also think with like the Arsenal signings and stuff, she wasn't the right, it
Yeah,
wouldn't
she
have been the
wouldn't
right
see the
move
picture,
for her
should she?
to,
Absolutely not. And also one of the commentators made a good point saying how coming on as a super sub right in the last minute is such a different game to
So
playing
different.
90. Like it's completely different mentally, physically, tactically.
And we're also saying she struggled off the ball compared to the
Russo,
like,
remember?
Russo and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And you can really see it. As a super sub, it's so different, like you said.
Yeah.
When you play the whole 90, you actually work off the ball a lot more. So did we see that?
It's good just so that she can get that practice in. I think this is the reference that the commentator made. It was that in the 2022 Euros, Ellen White started, Russo came on and made a name for herself and played amazingly and was super sub. And now Russo started in this Euros. Adjumang's come on and made a name for herself and was a super sub. So now it's like, it's that routine and that step of maybe next time
Once she's
in
more
a few years,
experienced.
whatever, Adjumang will be the one that comes on, but she needs to get that time and get that experience playing from minute one, which is good as to why she stayed at Brighton.
Yeah, it's actually a really good point. Another Lioness performance, standout, Hemp.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
For
I feel
City,
it's OG
like-
Hemp back.
Yeah.
I always used to get gas when I watched Hemp because she was so good. Like, as that was a position I played, up and down that wing, making those assists. And Bunny actually should have scored a few more from the assists that she did. But I thought it was really nice to see her back on top form.
She's so
should-
instrumental to the way they play. Like she just creates so much movement, like you said, up and down that wing. And I think they missed her at the back end of last season.
Yeah.
So it is nice to have
So
her
yeah.
back.
Good.
I just want to touch on Bunny missing a cup, like a header that went a bit wide. I think Miedemar missed a good few shots.
Yeah, I think about 4.
Bene missed like a couple of sitters. Like I was like, what the hell is going on with City's shooting? I was literally like so confused. I was like, why are they not on target? Why are they not scoring these goals?
Especially when you expect Bunny, that is her job. Put the ball in the back of the net. Like that is what she does. So it was quite frustrating watching her.
She didn't
finally
like
get
going
in.
wide. I'm like, come on.
Yeah,
like,
true.
come on. I saw on Instagram, even Lauren Hemp, Miedemar and Bunny Shaw admitted that they've not played together at all. Remember how last week we were saying that it's so nice to see them up front and we're like, imagine you hear those names coming at you. And even they were like out because of injury, they've even not had much pitch time together.
They're warming up as a trio.
Yeah.
I forget
like
Neymar was ex-Arsenal sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when times change
and
so
really
quickly.
injured last season.
Yeah, really injured.
And so their trio, is warming up.
So I feel like in a couple games time, they will be crazy.
Yeah, true. Bunny did obviously get her goal.
Yeah.
That diving, floundering header. She flew. What was it? I
It
don't
was
know.
the no arms for me.
Yeah.
She's like a fish like that.
Salmon. She did the salmon.
Salmon,
Yeah.
like from Love Island when they go into the pool. That's literally what she looked like.
But it was also a great header at the same time.
Yeah,
it was like
really
so
good.
direct and like
she's
with
so
power.
strong that
Yeah.
when she has her head on the ball, it's going to go in the back of the net.
Yeah. So she finally got her goal, and then was it Hasegawa that got the second goal to make it
winning
2-1.
goal.
Yeah,
Poor
with
Brighton.
about 16 minutes to
So
go.
do you think
Poor
frustrating, isn't it?
Brighton.
When you play well, like, when you should have got a few more goals in when you had the chance.
So should have City.
I know.
They had all their chances in front of goal
I just feel
too.
sorry for them. Am I not
That's
allowed
right.
to?
No, you're not actually.
Okay, to round off Friday night, Arsenal played West Ham. It was a weirdly similar story to last week where we conceded first
Really early.
really early on
yeah.
and a horrible goal. Obviously, this week was an own goal rather than a penalty the week before. Van Domselaar it just slipped. I don't actually know what happened. It was raining, so we'll give her that.
Goals should be sticky though, right?
Yeah,
you
true.
can't use it
blame it on
slip
the
as an
rain.
excuse.
Well, no, it was horrible goalkeeping. Do
Yeah.
not get me like confused here. It was horrible goalkeeping, but it kind of like bounced off the pole and then like in as well. It was a
she
bit
caught
odd.
it, fumbled it off the post, tried to get it in, and then like hit it in, and it was just a mess. You wouldn't want to watch that back, would you?
And like not the best start, but also I wasn't like deflated. I was kind of like, oh, okay.
But you know, you got it in the bag.
Yeah. We've got this in the bag.
She has
However, it would be nice to have a clean sheet. I feel like that's our aim now is a clean sheet.
Good point. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. We don't want to ramble too long about Arsenal because we did speak about them quite a lot last week, but 5 goals, 4 goal scorers.
Really good.
Marnham, Blackstenius, Ford, and Russo got 2. So she's now got 2 goals in 2 games. Not bad. And Marnham had a great opening goal. I feel like it's a good team goal. I'm trying to remember all these goals now. That's a problem when you score too much.
I'll just say Beth Mead has now the most assists in WSL history. Actually, not now. I think she always has done.
Okay.
But she got another assist, or 2 maybe in this game.
Well, she
And is still
started
top. Yeah,
this
top
game.
Of the leaderboard.
So it's a good point, actually. She obviously had her 2 assists in 2 minutes last week. And then because of that, they decided to start her.
I think it
So
was the
she
first goal as
started-
well. You know, the first goal was a Beth Mead assist.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
The Marnham one.
She's
Yeah.
really telling those haters to shut their mouth, isn't
She
she?
really
Yeah, she
is.
said,
We've got a hater
"See ya."
sitting here with us.
Maybe.
maybe.
But for me, I think it's nice to see Mead get like her confidence back and just put her name on the score sheet, whether it's an assist or a goal.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I was going to say as well. Sorry, because Blackstenius started this time. Ford started. Mead started, and
Switched
then
it
Russo
up.
was in the 9.
Yeah.
No, in the 10.
In the
sorry.
10.
Russo in the 10. Blackstenius in the 9. And Russo actually got man of the match. She did score player of the match. She scored 2 goals, and they showed her heat map or like her pass map or something like that, and it was just really impressive because even when she plays deeper, she gets on the ball and in and around that so much, and it just shows because
She's so good at that. But also to your point on like Mead getting her confidence back and coming on and stuff, we have so much squad depth that it means that players are just going to have to get used to being on the bench because Liv Smith starts last week, Chloe Kelly starts last week, you're on the bench next week. Give the other girls a try.
Chloe Kelly's
Like-
at home.
She's injured.
Oh, she was. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, like, yes, she was.
Sorry.
Come on,
Yeah,
girls.
she was.
Oh,
She's at home.
yeah.
Yeah.
She literally was on the sofa watching
She's
it on her
injured.
TV.
She got
Yeah.
a knock in training, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, well, that makes my point redundant apart from the
Your
fact that...
point still
Your
kind of stands.
point still stands, but I was just laughing because I remember seeing her Instagram
No, you're so
story
right. I
on the
laughed at
sofa.
as well.
Come on, girls.
Yeah.
Red love heart.
Yeah. But yeah, the squad depth means that we can switch players out, and Renee's quite good at doing that. I feel like she gives everyone a decent amount of minutes. It's not those 87-minute changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, just all-round positive performance. Like I said, we just aim for a clean sheet next time.
Yeah, defo. That is a
Oh,
really
and
good
Ford
point.
got her 100th appearance and a goal. She also had that goal that was offside and disallowed, so it was nice to see her get her little header at the end. Something that did make me laugh was the stat at half time was West Ham scored a goal without a shot on target.
Yeah.
So they had 0 shots on target, I think, actually the whole game in the
crazy.
end, but they still scored a goal
Well,
because
it's an own goal.
it was a cross and an own goal. So it's like, oh, bless them. Like they literally didn't even have a shot on target the whole time. I think there was periods where they moved the ball well, but it wasn't anything to be like flashy
And that
about.
leaves them somewhere near the bottom of the table with 0 points. There's another team on 0 points as well, but I don't know who it is.
We'll have a look at the table actually, because I've
Yeah.
not even looked.
London City Lionesses, West
Course.
Ham, both on 0 points.
And London City, terrible goal difference, so they'll be bottom, I think.
Yeah, they
West
are.
Ham are 11.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Man United are at the top with their goal difference. Arsenal in second.
Chelsea
Chelsea,
third.
Tottenham.
Wow.
That's what I'm looking at the table in my head. Yeah.
Go.
Tottenham
Okay.
in fourth.
Okay, photographic memory.
Okay,
Yeah.
slay. I think that brings us on to scores on the doors. Ace, you doing
Brings
it?
us nicely along.
Okay, so match day 2, scores on the doors. West Ham lost 5-1 to Arsenal. Man City beat Brighton 2-1. Aston Villa lost 3-1 to Chelsea. London City lost 5-1 to Man United. Leicester beat Liverpool 1-0 and Everton lost 2-0 to Spurs.
Bloody hell. Let's talk about Leicester and Liverpool
Yeah.
because I watched that game and there's not much to say. It was boring.
Did you watch it this morning live?
Yeah, I watched it this morning live. Oh yeah,
Well
God,
done.
that was this morning.
Yeah.
Poor
Bloody
Liverpool.
hell. Yeah, poor Liverpool. I'm not sure what the hell's going on there. Obviously, they made that Gareth Taylor change really late into the season, so I don't feel like they've had time to train with him. But it was just, they had actually most of the possession first half. Like they definitely played better than Leicester. But then halftime happened, 56 minutes in, Leicester get a red card. Someone sent off, forgotten her name
Crazy,
actually.
yeah.
But she actually got a yellow in the
2
first 5
yellows,
minutes.
yeah.
So it's 2 yellows. And the second yellow was for shouting at the ref. I want to know
So
what she said
stupid.
because like it's got to be something quite bad.
I
but
never
it's so
understand it.
silly.
We've always said this, haven't we?
Always.
Playing football.
Yeah.
I never understand the anger issues people have and they can't control it to the point where you're going to get sent off.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah,
I'll say it
yeah.
till I'm blue in the face.
Yeah,
I'll just
same.
never
I never
understand
understand it. But I
it.
think they see red.
They do, you have to.
There's no other explanation.
There
You've got to
isn't.
see blue.
Selfish.
That's your team.
Yeah, literally.
So then, yeah, so she got sent off about 56 minutes and then Leicester just came back and scored.
58.
It's their new signing, the Australian.
Van Egmond, Emily.
Yeah, that's it. Emily Van Egmond. And actually the commentator had made a point earlier in the game saying as an experienced player that they brought into the WSL, she wasn't doing enough for her.
Oh.
On the pitch, like her performance wasn't
Who wasn't
great.
doing enough for her.
Van Egmond.
Van Egmond, like she
In
just
the
wasn't
midfield.
performing as someone should at that level.
But she's
in the midfield.
She came from the championship, so she's experienced in age,
Yeah.
but not in like the top
True,
flight.
but
I think that's quite
played for
harsh.
Australia
But
quite
I didn't
a lot.
watch it. You've watched it. She plays for Australia.
That was what the commentator said, but then she also then scored the goal, and then the commentator said, "I take that back."
Right.
But the goal was like against the
Run of play.
But
But that is
so
crazy from Liverpool. They all be kicking themselves down to 10 v 11.
Yeah.
You have 11 players.
For 30
That
minutes.
makes a massive difference. And you still can't manage to put the ball in the back of the net. Or you can't manage to stop them from putting the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
what?
crazy.
It's crazy.
I think it's that thing where you get a red card and Liverpool switched off, like ease, we've won this now kind of
Yeah.
thing. And 2 minutes, they've like
Well, you
gone
do
and-
see that when
Yeah.
you go down to 10 men because now you actually have to work hard. So if all 10 players are putting in 110%, you do make up for the extra person. It's
Only
like,
True.
if the other team aren't putting in 100%.
well, it's like the Euros. Who do we watch? France and Germany.
Germany.
Someone got sent off, and then
Yeah.
the person
Germany played well till the end, didn't they?
with
They
10
got
men.
through.
So like
yeah.
you do see it happen. It goes one way or the other, which obviously,
Yeah.
duh.
Yeah, true.
But yeah,
Shame
that is,
for Liverpool.
That's embarrassing. For
And
Liverpool.
I'm not
So
sure the
embarrassing.
Liverpool fans are like happy with kind of the management change. I saw lots of comments on Instagram like bring back Amber.
I want to know, actually, I need to do a bit more research into why she left, because at the end of last season, she was saying that she wanted to stay because she was only an interim. I think she was only meant to be there for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I thought she wanted to stay. So I'm like, why?
Maybe they'll bring her back.
Maybe they will. Although Gareth seems like quite expensive and experienced,
Yes,
so
well, I
they're going to
know.
have to give him like a little bit of time,
Yeah.
aren't
Yeah,
they?
I mean, 2 games is we're
It's not
barely
enough.
there. Are
2
we?
games in the
So-
game.
They
Gantry.
need to pull those socks up. Liverpool
yeah, they do. They do. They need
No
to fight
offense.
back.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, we were saying earlier about not being able to watch all of the games at the same time. Arsenal played London City Lionesses. Sorry, Man
Mate,
United
not
played.
Me, not me nodding as well again.
Yeah. Man United played London City Lionesses, and we were going to wait all together to watch it this
together.
afternoon and be like, let's watch it. Might be a good game, whatever. It was on Sky, and then they don't put the videos on YouTube until like, will it ever be on YouTube, the full match replay? I don't know how Sky works.
Sky sponsor us.
But it's really annoying.
Yeah, so we only managed to actually catch the highlights of the game.
Yeah, and I was pissed off,
Yeah.
especially when
'Cause
you
it looked
realised
like
that
a
it was...
bloody
Looked
good
insane.
game.
There were so many good goals, and yeah.
I think Jess Park proved herself. Like, I was reading all the Instagram comments. We thought it'd be quite fun to read some of them out, because I think Manchester United are very happy with that little swap.
Yeah, I think so too. The fans sound happy too.
And I said last week that they weren't even that bothered.
Well, Jess Park, her goal, she just had classic from outside the box, and it's just insane.
Screamer,
isn't it?
rocket, great goal.
Okay, Jess Park has arrived. Here we go. So this girl can play as a winger and a midfielder.
So she must have been playing on, because this is the point, right? People were saying with the team, where is Jess Park going to fit in terms of Ella Toon or whoever else plays in the 10 or whatever. So obviously he's put her on the wing and she's had a great
game. She came on as a sub because there was 4 goals before her and I didn't see her involved in them.
Probably.
So she probably came on. She scored the 5th goal out of 5 goals.
Yeah, in like 90
minutes.
So I'm
guessing she came on as a
probably.
sub.
Help us out in the comments here, people.
That.
Yeah, City really gave us a baller. Jess Park, great performance. Jess, a joy to watch. Melvin is getting better and better to watch. What a debut for Frido. Now rest.
Frido?
What?
Isn't it Frida? Frida Rolfo.
Oh, but they've written Frido. So I'm actually just reading out the comment.
To be fair.
Oh, Frido.
Yeah, because Frido Rolfo.
Oh, yeah, Frido. Now rest and prepare for Thursday to get that Champions League spot.
Malo got 2 goals and they're both so good. So
not too long ago they were laughing, but this team means business in the league this season.
I agree.
Wow, a really solid performance, especially going forward. Still work to do defensively though. We need to add depth to that area in January. All the best to Millie. I hope it's not as bad as it looked.
Oh, Millie Tanner's injured.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't see that. I'm just reading out these comments blind. All the best to Millie.
This is blind react
to
Man United comments. We have no idea what's going on.
Most importantly, get well soon, Millie.
Fuck.
Oh God. Let us know about that one too, guys.
Yeah. What a great game. Park bringing so much joy and Mel bragging a brace. Oh, bagging a brace. Sorry.
You need help.
My English needs help. We were just awesome. Jade also with a great game. Loved the goal for her 50th appearance. That goal was amazing.
I was saying, was it a cross? Like,
and I think
I'm
adamant that's a shot. Because I think she saw the angle was tight, but I think she thought she could go for it.
She didn't look up. She kind of knew where the goal was, which makes me kind of agree with you more that it could have been a shot rather than... She didn't look for anyone to cross it to, is basically what I'm saying. So. Jess Park is our little Messi.
Oh,
thank you,
so cute as well.
Not thank you, Clinton, for letting us get a better baller. Yeah.
Savage.
That is so savage.
And someone replied, yep, that's our Jessie. The fans switched up real quick, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they switched up real quick. And then also Man United posted a little pic of Jess Park and Rolfo, but can I tell you what made me laugh? Jess on her tiptoes.
No.
Look at her. She's so tinsy.
So
with the caption fitting right in.
Yeah.
Because they both played well.
And that puts Man United at the top of the WSL table after 2 games.
Well done.
So their goal difference is brilliant.
Yeah, their goal difference is good. So
and scoring loads of goals with different goal scorers as well, similar to Arsenal. So it's going to be really exciting to watch them.
That fan made a comment around their defence because we always said their defence is so strong.
Because of Millie's injury though.
Probably.
If it's a long-term injury, then they're saying January look to bring another top-class defender in because obviously Millie Tanner is amazing.
Oh God, it must be bad if they're talking about January.
Yeah, long term.
We'll look that up in a sec.
Talking of injuries, I want to mention one thing from the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
We weren't really going to talk much about it this week, but Niamh Charles literally rolled her ankle in the first, I think it's like 11 minutes, rolled it completely. Like you watch the replay, it was awful. And the commentators were saying if the medics saw the replay, or they don't see the replay, they would not have let her play again.
Really?
But she managed to play the whole first half, but she was like crying, like,
yeah, when she went down,
she
was screaming in pain, crying, like sat down for a good period of time. Yeah. They were faffing about with her ankle.
5 to 10 minutes.
We've watched the replay 3 times. She snapped it in half and then she gets up and starts playing.
What is it about these Chelsea girls playing through an injury? Like just because Lucy Bronze did it doesn't mean you have to.
This is not the precedent.
As someone that's rolled their ankle, I didn't even I hardly winced when I did it. I was like, ouch, that hurt. Got up and played the whole half like she did. My ankle was black and blue for about 8 weeks after that. It's like, is this going to be what hurts?
I just think as a professional, you have to just weigh up playing half a game today against Aston Villa, or just like preserving your ankle and coming back next week and being fine.
Well, either it can't be that bad and she's just massive drama queen.
She's got a really low pain tolerance.
Yeah.
Low pain threshold.
Like, tears are nearly coming out of your eyes. You've got a low pain.
She was crunching her face up.
Yeah.
Wow. Anything else to say about the Chelsea game?
Yes.
You guys were.
I would like to say honourable mention this week. Everyone knows what I'm about to say.
I don't.
Samantha Kerr.
Oh yeah, she's back.
I had genuinely no clue what you were going to say.
Okay, sorry. Sam Kerr is back, guys, after nearly 2 years.
Couldn't care less, to be honest.
I can't believe it.
I think it's insane. But the only reason I didn't expect you to say that out of everything out of the game was because Chelsea played so badly and there was basically everything wrong with the team. And Aston Villa played really well. And I felt like they could have won if they had a bit more end product. So I was surprised when your honourable mention was a Chelsea player, but also I kind of get it because it's Sam Kerr.
Sam Kerr's back.
It's not a reflection of the game because, like you said, Villa actually played really well. It's a reflection of this week in football. Sam Kerr is back after 2 years. Scored her 100th goal when she came on at 85.
Yeah, a bit of a messy goal, but she got a
really
goal.
Messy goal, but it topped it off.
And
it made Chelsea look a lot better. Like a 3-1 win makes them look brilliant.
Yeah.
I think my honourable mention from the Chelsea game would be Ebony Salmon.
Well, you don't do honourable mentions from the game. It's just for the whole week of the
I should say it from the Aston Villa game. Give them a bit of credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
And Chastity Grant, they were genuinely outstanding. They had so many chances and so many shots on target as well that Hampton had literally saved the Chelsea team.
Yeah. And I mean, like Aston Villa are showing that they could be strong. Like you said, 3-1 wasn't actually a reflection of how well they played. So it's interesting. Chelsea are reigning champions. Let's see.
I was worried watching. I think everyone in the comment section of the YouTube live stream was also extremely worried.
Really?
Just like,
just worried.
Just panicking.
But yeah, Sam Kerr came back and... Are you guys happy about that? Do you think she's starting next week then?
No, I don't. I wouldn't want her to. You don't think you can give someone 15 minutes and then 90?
Oh yeah,
That
true.
means 90, she could do 60.
Yeah.
Start.
Right.
Yeah.
Start and then come off. Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't complain about that at all. Also, Aggie Beaver-Jones got her another goal. So guys, just in the runnings here of top goal scorer.
I wonder if Sam
Who
is like looking to compete for that.
Probably.
Like this year.
Well, she fumbled it because in the box she had a chance, open goal, and decided she was obviously nervous and passed it straight back to Aggie.
So
She should have scored before that goal.
Yeah.
This is what I was going to say when she goes like, do a backflip. Sam, come
Yeah,
on.
you don't want to do that.
Yeah, obviously not. Could you imagine if the first thing she did after coming back from an ACL was a backflip?
And then she managed to tore her ACL.
Do you think she ever will do a backflip again as a celebration?
I wouldn't bother, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
I think that the day that happens, that'll be a day.
Sam Kerr's then back.
Practice on the trampoline.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think
And bring
leave
it
the
back.
backflips out.
Oh yeah.
I think leave the
Of,
backflips back in like 2022 when she last played or whatever. It was
being
23.
safe, leave the backflips. But I would love to see one. I remember when I went to go to Stamford Bridge with Heidi to watch Chelsea, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to see Sam Kerr in the flesh. It's going to be unreal. That was the day that she from that moment on, she's not set foot on the pitch again.
You saw her tear
No,
it?
I didn't see her because she didn't even play that game. Because
she's
like,
the last
yeah, it was when I
game.
wasn't like,
It wasn't announced, maybe.
yeah. I wasn't like aware.
You weren't
of
on
the ins
socials.
and outs. Yeah, it wasn't like
Wasn't
up
locked
to
in
date.
like we are now.
Yeah.
I wasn't locked in. I was like, I'm going to see Sam Kerr. I didn't see her. Fucking fuming. Still haven't seen her. Oh, back in
There's
the day.
always
I have.
this season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
I'll
yourself
be
down.
there. I'll be there. Sam, I'm coming for you.
Okay, I'm not sure how this one's going to come out in the edit. We rambled today.
Yeah,
we
sorry,
rambled
guys.
the hell out of it. I think the fact that we thought we were on YouTube
It's
really,
made me really
It's
awkward, and I've started about 100 times.
Also, I filmed on a Sunday, slightly tired, and we didn't get to watch all the games like we wanted to.
Yeah. And also we're taking on the feedback that we talk about Arsenal and Chelsea quite a lot. So we're trying to talk about some of the other games. And I think that
players.
probably got to our head a little bit.
Yeah, true.
It's easier to talk about
Your
the
own
team you
team.
support and the team that you know inside out.
Yeah, it
and
comes
trying
so
to
much
like
more
focus,
naturally.
even when I was speaking at Arsenal, like I did not watch West Ham.
Yeah, I said, have you got any points about West Ham?
No, just watch Arsenal the whole
Yeah.
time. So I think we can do better at that. And like we got a couple of comments last week, so definitely taking those on board.
Yeah.
For the future.
Yeah. But that's it for this week. Join us next week from all the girls.
The games.
And the gossip.
Peace.